Coach, your room looks a little different than last year. You got some newcomers with Cromanhawk and Camario. I mean, how excited are you about the group as a whole, but specifically those new guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think those guys are really talented players, and we're super excited about what the room is going to do this year. Obviously, with Blake returning, that's huge for us. It's second year in the system, and then you had two really talented guys. Luke, who we had recruited a little bit before, and had really enjoyed getting to work with him through the spring and summer, and Camario, who obviously we had recruited for a long time, and super excited about adding both of those guys to the room.
What have you seen from Blake?
In general, I think he's like, there's a confidence in knowing what to expect, like in the off season, knowing what spring ball is going to look like, knowing what the coaches are looking for in a certain route combination or in or some sort of technique or whatever it is, where he's able to not only communicate with us more confidently and clearly, but then he's able to communicate to the left tackle or the receiver or whoever it is, like just the communication, and then the leadership perspective. Like leadership, like part of being a great leader is being a great player, and for him, continuing to grow in confidence and know exactly what to expect every day, and then exactly how to go operate. He's been in college a long time. Old guy now. The guys joke with him and call him Unc. I'm excited about where he's going and the season he's about to have.
I know Blake kind of embraced that role of mentor when he went down last year with Michael. What have you kind of seen from him this year with two younger guys who are looking up to him?
Yeah, I mean, he can help prepare them from a player's perspective of what every day is going to look like, what the expectation is going to look like, and he can lead both by example and with his words with those guys.
Talking to Blake last week, he mentioned that just the fact he always did the strength and conditioning. He said never really took it seriously until the injury. He said now he's in so much better shape. Have you seen that from him?
Yeah, I mean, I think the urgency to play a full season and stay healthy. I think he got something taken away from him last year, and we're all fortunate that we get him back for a 6th year, and so the strength and conditioning part, like all that is a way to help him maintain and stay up in the pocket, but also withstand this conference, because the reality is every single week you're going to be playing against great people up front and guys who he's got to go protect himself against. So he's put on good weight and gotten stronger. He's in the best shape of his life, and I think it shows in how he interacts in the weight room, but also out on the field.
Have you seen a difference in the way the ball comes out of his hand? He just seemed to be snapping it off and sprinting a little better.
Yes, but I would say that like there is a strength component in that. There's also a lot of technique and God-given ability in that part of it. But nothing like he spins it at an elite level, and I'm excited about him for that reason.
Obviously, you don't want Blake to get injured again, or hope it doesn't happen. But if it were, do you have an idea right now who would be the backup behind him?
Yeah, I mean, that's not for me to comment on. I'll defer to Coach Lev on any of those kind of questions.
Coach Levy mentioned that he talked with Blake a lot in the spring about his play style and hoping he would stay healthy. Have you had some of those conversations with him as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think the conversation is about like when you have a moment to choose. Like there are times where you don't have a moment to choose between what's more valuable, a yard or taking a hit. But there are definitely moments where he's got to make the decision to get down or get out of bounds or whatever that looks like. And I think that conversation is constant. Like you can talk about like the beauty of practice is that he doesn't get hit, but it does set us up for being able to have that conversation day in and day out. Anytime he's in those positions where there is a chance that he would get hit on this play. Okay, well, let's talk through what is going to trigger you to make that decision.
Can you see a difference in Camario right now from whenever he came in the program in the spring?
Yeah, I mean, I think he came in like maybe 200 pounds, 195 pounds. He's 225 every day right now. So, like physically, you can definitely see a difference. And he came in as a 17-year-old kid, and so like there's obviously a maturation process. His first year in college, first time being away from home, and like he's done a great job of handling all that, and you know, he's done a great job of spending time in the building and trying to get as good as he can as fast as he can. And there's always urgency, but his first time through it, like he's done a great job of preparing the right way and trying to you know, take everything that we're giving him, which is a ton at our position and more stress on them than anybody. And so for him, like how good can he get? How prepared can he be as quickly as he can?
How would you describe Luke's skill set? What does he bring to the offense?
Yeah, I mean, Luke is a big, strong kid that can really throw it. Intelligent player, moves well in the pocket. A guy that his teammates really like and trust, and I think he's got a bunch of great skills.